Okay, let's start with some low words. Stress, anxiety, depression are some of the common disorders of our mind. Is that all? Of course not. Some more may be social anxiety, OCD, bipolar, schizophrenia, and so on. The list of mind-related conditions and disorders is endless. The scientific study of mind and behavior is called psychology, whereas diagnosis, prevention, and treatment of mental disorders is known as psychiatry. In this modern progressive world, it is hard to find people who are not afflicted with one or the other mental conditions. For sure, the degree varies a great deal and may not have reached the stage we can call a disease. Oh my God, now this sounds terrible. Perhaps we need to know more about mental health and understand if we are mentally healthy. So let's start with the mind itself. Simply put, our mind is the sum total of the entire memory of cells, brain, and the universe. It is the CPU which processes signals from sense organs, internal organs, and emotional impulses. It is a virtual space where all perceptions happen. Logically, therefore, if the CPU, that is mind, is able to function well and draw relevant conclusions for us to function, then we should have sound mental health, isn't it? Sadly, no. But why? It's not uncommon to see extremely talented individuals in any walk of life afflicted with common mental disorders like anxiety, depression, or even worse. That means unless there is a sense of joy and well-being associated, we can't say that we are mentally healthy. Here are some pearls of wisdom with respect to mind. Buddha says, "When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves." Lao Tzu says, "To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders." Now, what is this purity and stillness which gives joy, and how to accomplish that state of mind? To pursue our journey towards sound mind in a sound body, let's consider the following. 1. Physical health. It's the first basic step. A sound body lays the foundation for a healthy mind. Healthy food, disciplined fitness regimen, enjoyable sexual life, and a sound sleep are key to good physical health. 2. Emotional well-being. This is the second basic step. If our life's pursuits, even if they are as mundane as love and material gains, do not cross paths with others, chances are that we have won over emotions like greed, anger, and jealousy. We can then be emotionally stable and have long-term relationships resulting in better emotional health. After covering these two steps comes the understanding of certain fundamental facts of life that are achieved through conscious living, and they are 3. Sense of oneness. The moment we are able to accept that our lives are intertwined with all other creatures and life's forces, there comes a sense of oneness that creates an empathetic relationship with not just other people, but also animals, plants, and life as a whole. Sense of oneness generates a unique feeling of well-being by seeing through and eliminating egocentric behaviors. 4. Sense of humor. A unique gift available only to humans, sense of humor comes through realization that all of us are actually just playing a role, and all accomplishments are essentially transient. Well, that's an interesting way of looking at things. But is there any roadmap to accomplish this understanding? Sure. And finally, 5. Tools for understanding. Reading about traditional wisdom, keeping scientific outlook, introspection, practicing yoga, pranayama, and meditation are some of the tools we can use to attain good understanding and balance of mind. Okay, but what about stress and anxiety and all those disorders? It is said that a successful actor plays his character like real life, and successful man lives his life like an actor. With an understanding that everything in this life is a role play comes the purity and stillness of a healthy mind.